السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. ربي زدني علما. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم. I welcome you all to the lectures to our classes of Madina Arabic classes. Alhamdulillah, we are in the 13th lesson. Alhamdulillah. Last class we finished lesson number 12, where we did feminine forms such as hazihi, hiya, anti, right, and all those forms, which was the feminine forms, feminine pronouns. Allati, right, zahabat, she went, and so on and so on. We did all these in the last class, so we should always try to keep revising these lessons because it's very easy to forget the rules and all the qawaid of what we've learned. Inshallah. So keep on try please try to revise these lessons, inshallah ta'ala. Now let's begin lesson number 13. That is lesson number 3 in this book, which is lesson 13 for us. And in this lesson, we are learning the plurals. We are learning the plurals, inshallah ta'ala. So today's goal, inshallah, is to finish this hamza, inshallah ta'ala, so that we can divide all our classes into three sessions of this lesson, because this lesson is very big. This lesson is very big, and we're learning a lot of plurals in this lesson, inshallah ta'ala. And this is what is the main focus of this lesson, which is we are learning the plurals, inshallah. So let's begin, inshallah, of our lesson number 13. من هؤلاء الفتية الطوال يا علي. Man, we will learn man, right? Who is used for questioning who. هؤلاء, this is what is new here. هؤلاء, so this is translated as these, and it is same for both masculine and feminine. It is the same for both masculine and feminine, okay? Because we have the singular, the hada for masculine singular, and for feminine singular we have hazihi. This is haulai is the plural, these, right? Similarly, we have zalika and tilka. The plural is ulaika. But in this lesson we are learning about the masculine itself. So man haulai, who are these? Al fityatu, young men, young boys. Who are these young boys? Right? We learned that the singular is al fata, right? Al fata, that's the singular. Fata, right? Fatan. The plural is al fityatu. What's the feminine is fatatu. This is the feminine. Okay, please don't get confused. Fityatu is masculine. So you might get confused because of the ta marbuta. We should note that there are several plurals which have the ta marbuta, but that doesn't make it feminine. Okay, because we have to look at the singular word from considering the masculine or the feminine. Okay, man haulai al-fityat, who are these tall men? And what is tiwalu? This is the adjective. So the adjective matches, the nat matches the man'ut in 4 things, and one of them is singular and plurality. Singularity and plurality. If this is word is singular, this is also singular. If it is dual, this is also dual. And if it is plural, this is also plural. Okay, so tawil is the singular form, right? Tawil, right? Its plural is tiwal. Let's stop. Tiwal. Okay, tawil is plural is tiwal. Okay, inshallah. So we have to learn whenever we get a new word, it's plural also. If you know the plural, right? We have to learn the plural also because there is no fixed form for any word. Some words take the normal una form, that is the Jama Mudakkar Salim form, like Muslim, Muslimuna, Kafir, Kafiruna. But some plurals are broken plurals. Jama Mukassar, they are broken. Right? Inshallah, we are learning about the broken plurals also in this lesson. Some of them are broken plurals. Right? So this is what Man ha'ula'il fityatu. Who are these tall men or boys? At-tiwalu. Ya Aliyu, oh Ali. We learned in the previous lesson that the word after the Ali is it loses its tanween. Yeah, it loses its tanween. Right? It loses its tanween. Ya Aliyu. We cannot say Ya Aliyun. Hum tullabun jududun. They are new students. Hum tullabun jududun. They are new students. So tullab is the plural of talib. Right? Tullab is the plural of talib. And this is a broken plural. Why do you name this as a broken plural? Because we change the structure of the word. We break it up. Right? It's actually talib. Talib. Right? If it was a normal plural, we'll just add a una, talibuna. But we are not doing that. We are breaking this word up. So instead of having an alif as the second word, we are putting lam as the second letter, not the word. Right? And alif is coming third now. We are breaking it up. So it's tullabun. Similarly, jadidun is the singular, new. We are removing the ya and putting dal, jududun. So what's the plural of jadidun? It is judud. And what's the plural of talib? Tullab. Inshallah, with time we'll get used to these plurals, right? They are like part of the vocabulary, right? Inshallah, which we have to try to memorize. But they keep repeating it all the time, so we'll get used to them, inshallah, very soon. Hum tullabun jududun. They are new students. These guys are new students. Min aina hum. Where are they from? Again, we're using whom, right? I forgot to tell about whom. Whom is a pronoun. Damirun munfasilun. This is a detached pronoun. Whom. Whom is a detached pronoun, right? We don't attach it to anything. It comes independently. Hua, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Right? Hunna is used for feminine plural, and whom is used for masculine plural. Right? Third person. Okay, whom. Min aina hum? Where are they from? Hum min America. They are from America. Right? We learned in the previous lessons that America, right, and all those countries which end with a sound, they won't get a kasra. They won't get a kasra. Although they are majroor in a sense, but they don't show the kasra because it's very difficult to pronounce them. Hum min America. They are from America. Ahum zumala uka. Are they your classmates? So zamilun, the plural is zumala'u. What's the plural for zamil? Colleague, classmate. Zumala'u. Zumala'u. Right? This is also a broken plural. Zamil, zumala'u. Fu'ala'u. The pattern is fu'ala'u. Inshallah, we'll look in the ending of book 1, I guess. All the patterns. Right? But we have few patterns here. Zamilun, zumala'u. Ahum zumala'uka. Are they your classmates? Naam. Hum zumala'i. Yes, they are my classmates. Yes, they are my classmates. Okay. So where are the broken plurals? I'll just show you the plurals. We've learned about nat, right? We've learned about this, nat as allazi. We've learned all of this, yeah? We learned about the past tense verb, fa'ala. This is called the fa kalima. This is called the ain kalima. And this is called the lam kalima. Lam kalima. Right? The first letter is called the fa kalima. The second is called the ain kalima. And the third is called the lam kalima. We have to learn the conjugations of the past tense verb. Inshallah, we'll try to do it next week. Conjugations of the past tense verb, where we dissect all the past tense verb, inshallah, before we get it in the book 2, inshallah. So that we are prepared for book 2. We've learned about attached pronoun, kitabuhu. This is an attached pronoun. When a pronoun joins a noun, it becomes mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Right? Kitabuka, kitabu Muhammadin, mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. We've learned about this, right? His book, your book. And we learned in the previous lesson, kitabuha, her book, right? And kitabuki, your book for feminine, kitabuki. Minhu, minhum, right? This is also an attached pronoun. So there are like 14 attached pronoun and 14 detached pronoun, 14 attached pronoun. These are all the pronouns. I hope this should be clear now, right? Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. If they are not by hearted by now, please by heart them. Please try to memorize them. Amrika, Surya, yes. I didn't see the chat, sorry. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. So what is the attached form of this? Who, his who, kitabuhu, who, huma, hum. So these all remain the same, right? They all remain the same. Like when you join them also, they remain in the same form. Huma, hum. And here becomes ha. Ha, huma, hunna. So here, huma, hunna, ha, huma, hunna. Now here, everything changes. Instead of saying anta, antum, antum, anti, antum, antunna, we say ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna. Kitabu ka, kitabu kuma, kitabu kum. Kitabu ki, kitabu kuma, kitabu kunna. And instead of saying kitabu ana, we say kitabi, right? Kitabi, ya mutakallim. This is called ya mutakallim. And nahnu is kitabuna, right? This is kitabuna. So these are the attached pronouns. Everything we attach to a word to show possession, His book, your book, right? Our book, and so on. And this is detached pronoun. Detached pronoun, which is what we detach, like they come separately. They come separately. They come separately. So damirun munfasil. These detached are called munfasilun. Munfasil. Munfasil is like bringing a break in between. It is always ma'rifa. These are always ma'rifa, right? Definite. Why are they definite? Even though they don't have alif lam, they are definite because we know for sure if you're saying he, her, or she, you, like we know it's not like a vague person. It's like a definite person or definite thing. Are always mabni. They are always fixed, right? They don't take dhamma. We don't say huwa, hu, huwi, or they don't take tanween. Okay, they are fixed, mabniyun, and they are always marfu. These are all marfu. Although they don't have dhamma. They don't have dhamma, right? But still they are marfu. Okay, they are marfu. Why? Because they're just mabni. They don't take fatha dhamma, kasra, right? They have the fixed ending. They just have one type of clothes, yeah, one pair of clothes. Domain muttasil, by on the other hand, the attached pronouns are always marifa. This is also always marifa because when you're saying his book, her book, we are specifying, right? It's like a fixed thing. And they're always mabni. These are also always mabni. We cannot change it unless especially for kitab, if a word comes with a kasra here, we'll change this dhamma into a kasra, like fi kitabihi, because it was very difficult to pronounce fi kitabihu, bihu, right? Even this fi kitabihim, right? Fi mir rabbihim. They changed the dhamma to a kasra just for the sake of reading purpose. Okay, it is not a grammatical change. Okay, hima is also baiti hima. They change the dhamma into a kasra. If a word before that has a kasra, I mean the letter before that has a kasra, so they change it into kasra for easy reading purpose because they don't like eu sound there. Baiti hu, bihu, sihu, and all that. Kitabi hima, kitabi hinna. Even this fi kitabi hinna, fi baiti hinna, min rabbi hinna. This is same. Kitabi ka is fine. They don't change ka. Kuma is also same. Fi baiti kuma. Yeah, because iku is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Baiti kuma. Because it's easier to pronounce maybe. That's why they didn't change. And this is fi baiti, baituna. And they are always majroor or mansoob. These forms are never marfu because they either come as mudaf mudaf ilayhi, that is majroor because the mudaf ilayhi is always majroor, right? or they are mansub. We learn when they are mansub, when they are object of a verb, they are mansub. They are either majroor or mansub. So these are the genitive or the accusative forms, and these are the nominative forms. Okay, these can never, all these can never be marfu. So please get, I mean, inshallah, we'll get in the lessons also, and inshallah, we'll get a more idea about it. But try to get an idea that these are never marfu. These are either mudaf ilayhi or an object of a verb or majur because of a preposition. So these can be attached to a noun, to a verb or a particle. They can be attached to anything because a noun verb particle is what the language is, right? Harf fail ism fail harf, right? So it can be attached to anything like ism baituhu. It became mudaf ilayhi. Minhu, it joined to a preposition, or verb also, fa'alahu, right? Qatalahu, he killed him, right? This is what is the attached one. Many people get a lot confused with when it comes to the pronouns. When it comes to the pronouns, and they don't have any clarity about it, right? They have very little clarity in this, right? But this is very important. We can't run away from pronouns. Okay, very important. Pronouns are very important, and they keep coming in every sentence. Almost every sentence has either the independent ones or the attached ones, and we need to properly understand them and know that these are the majroor or mansub, and these are the marfu forms. We'll learn more about it in book 3, inshallah. But till then, this is what is very important, because we can't escape from this, inshallah ta'ala. So what are the attached ones? Attached ones, kitabuhu, and the feminine also, it attaches to a feminine also. But the ta marbuta opens up. The ta marbuta changes into ta maftuha. Like when you're joining something to this, we cannot write like add a ha here, right? Sayyadatuhu, we have to open this up. Open the ta. Sayyadatuhu, sayyadatuhuma, sayyadatuhum. Her car. Sayyadatuha, sayyadatuhuma, sayyadatuhunna. Sayyadatuka, sayyadatuka, sayyadukuma, kum. Sayyadatuki, sayyadutukuma, sayyadatukunna. Sayyadati, sayyadatuna. Right? And because ya mutakallim, before that you have to give a kasra. This is actually kitabui. We talked about this before. Kitabui. Sayyadatui. But because ya mutakallim, you have to give a kasra before it. We gave a kasra, right? Siyatu kitabuna. So this is the attached pronoun. This is the attached pronoun. And akhun and abun also we learned in the previous lesson. Then when they are joined, when they become mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, they are special nouns. There are 5 special nouns. Akhuhu, akhuhuma. They get a wow. Akhuha, akhuhuma, akhuhunna, akhuka, akhukuma, akhukum. Akhuki, akhukuma, akhukunna, akhi, akhuna, abi, abuna. Abi, this is also actually akhui, abui, right? So they are abun, akhun, famun, and hamun, and zu. There are 5 asmaul khamsa. They're called 5 special nouns, where they become marfu with waw, mansub with alif, and majrur with ya. Inshallah, we'll learn more in the future classes, inshallah, right? And they attached as ism majrur also, anhu. They can join to an, ila. But when joining to ila, what happens is, because ya needs a kasra, it will be changed into kasra. Ilayhi. Instead of saying ilayhu, it will change it to ilayhi. Right? To it. Ilayhima, ilayhim, ilayha. But not for ilaykuma, because it's easier to pronounce ilaykuma. Instead of ilayhuma is difficult. So ilaykuma, ilaykum, ilayki, ilaykuma, ilaykunna. And this is ilayya, because ila has a ya and ya mutakallim also has a ya, so they both get joined together. Ilayya, ilayna. These everything what I'm telling here is will come in the lessons, so we need not worry so much about it. It's just a introduction kind of thing. Introduction, ila, an, everything comes in the books. Lahu, lahu also is the same thing. Bihi, bihima, right? Bi, you change it to a kasra. And li belonging to, when it is joined to a preposition, it changes to a la, because again lihu is so difficult to pronounce, so the change is to lahu, lahuma, lahum, laha, lahuma, lahunna, laka, lakuma, lakum, laki, lakuma, lakunna, li, lana, bi, bina. Right? Similarly, it is here, it is here, it is here. Okay, so what I was talking about, why did we come here? We came here for plurals, jam'un, the plurals. So there are 2 types of plurals. One is sound plural, it's called jam'un salim, which is sound plural, and one is Jam'un Taksir or Jam'un Mukassar, right? So what is Jam'un Salim? It is the singular word stays intact. It stays intact, like mudarrisuna. You don't change the word, you just add an una. And there are two types of that: sound masculine plural and sound feminine plural. What is sound masculine plural? Jamun muzakkar salimun. We add an una ending to it. Una. Like muslimun, muslimuna, baunun. And this we add a atun ending. Like muslimatun. This is only for feminine. Sound feminine plural. Jama muannas salim. Jama muzakkar salim and jam'un muannasun salimun. Atun. Muslimatun, muslimatun. But broken plurals, we change the word totally, right? Talibun, tullabun. See, qalamun, aqlamun. And there are many patterns. There are a lot of patterns for broken plurals. There are a lot of patterns for broken plurals, right? Inshallah, we'll learn slowly all the patterns. No, I mean, we'll learn most of the patterns, inshallah. We won't learn all the patterns because there's so many of them. Then akhun has, some words have two plurals, right? Akhun has ikhwatun and ikhwanu. Ikhwatun and ikhwanu. Although there might be differences between them, like ikhwatun is generally used for blood brothers. Ikhwanu is like used for general brotherhood. And there's so many patterns, right? So many patterns of broken plurals. There's so many patterns of broken plurals. We'll do 4 of them today. We'll do 4, yeah. Instead of 8, we'll do 4 of them today, right? One pattern is fu'ulun. Fu'ulun, that the first letter will have a dhamma, the second letter will also have a dhamma, third will also have dhamma, right? For example, kitabun becomes kutubun. So we won't know actually which word has which pattern. It's just like part of vocabulary. We just have to memorize it. Kitab, kutub. Rasulun, rusulun. Right? This is a singular. This is the plural. So this is one pattern. Fu'ulun pattern. Fu'ulun. Inshallah, I'll come in the lesson also. But we just have to memorize. There's no reason why kitabun has this, why rasulun has this. Right? There's no logic to be learned here. Similar, there's another pattern called fu'ulun. Here it is fu'ulun, like najmun, nujumun. See, nujumun. Shaykhun, shuyukhun. Shaykh is a scholar. Shuyukhun. Shaykhun, a scholar. Shuyukhun. Then there's another pattern for alun. For alun, tajirun, tujarun. Tajir, the plural is tujar. Talibun, tullab. We learned about tullab just now, right? Tullabun. We learned tullab just now. And there's another fi'alun pattern. Fi'alun, like jabalun, jibal. Mountain, mountains. Tajir is a trader, traders. Jabal, jibal. Mountain, mountains. Rajulun, rijalun. A man, the men. A lot of people, yeah? A lot of men. Rijalun. So these are the 4. The other 4, inshallah, will look. So what are these? One is fu'ulun, one is fu'ulun. So these both very easy to remember. Fu'ulun, fu'ulun, right? And this is having fu'alun, fi'alun. Both have alif. Extra vav here, extra alifs here, and this has double letters here, and this is dhamma. Fu'alun, fi'alun. We did not memorize this actually, but with practice, inshallah, we'll memorize these. Like Jabal is Jibal, Rajul is Rijal, and with practice, and we will keep repeating them, inshallah ta'ala. And we are learning in this lesson, Hada, Hazi, the plural is Haulai, for both the masculine and the plural demonstrative pronouns, right? Masculine and the feminine, the plural is Haulai. Similarly, Zalika and Tilka, the plural is Ulaika. Ulaika. And remember, these are used. That's why there's a star. These plurals are used for rational beings only. The haulai and the ulaika, it is always used for rational beings. That is aqil. We won't use this for irrational. We won't use for irrational. That is ghair aqil. We use the singular feminine, which we will learn in the future lessons, inshallah. Right? Kullu jama muannas li ghair aqil. Ghair aqil, like we use hadihi for feminine, for plural ghair aqil. We'll learn that in the future, inshallah ta'ala. That's it. This is what is important for this lesson, right? About the plural. So where were we? Ahum zumala uka. We'll come back here, inshallah. Okay. Ahum zumala uka. Are they your classmates? Naam, hum zumala'i. Yes, they are my classmates. هم في فصلي. They are in my class. They are in my class. They are in my class. هم في فصلي. هم they. أهم مجتهدون. What is مجتهد? Singular. Hardworking. مجتهدون, hardworking people. Are they hardworking? Are they hardworking? Are these new students hardworking? مجتهدون. مجتهد, hardworking. نعم هم مجتهدون. Yes, they are very hardworking. Like these guys are very hardworking. ما أسماؤهم. What are their names? ما أسماؤهم. We're not saying ما اسمهم. The plural of ismun is asma. إن هي إلا أسماء سميتموها. These are just names. The idols which you worship are just names. Right? They don't have any reality. سميتموها أنتم وآباؤكم. You and your fathers have just named them, right? Asma. It comes in the Quran a lot of times. Asma'uhum. Ma asma'uhum. What are their names? What are these guys' names? Asma'uhum. Their names are ismun. The plural is asma'uhum. And this is joint attached pronoun, right? We are joining this to the word. Yasirun wa Zakariya wa Musa wa Abdullah. Their names are Yasirun, Zakariya wa Musa wa Abdullah. Notice Yasirun takes tanween. Zakariya doesn't take tanween like America, Surya. Musa is also same way. And Abdullah is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَنْ هَؤُلَاءِ الرِّجَالُ الْقِسَارُ. And who are these short men? And who are these short men? Who are these short men? Qisar, qasir. We've learned before, qasir is short and qisar is the plural of qasir. Like tawil, tiwal, qasir, qisar. And who are these short men? Hum hujjajun. They are hujjaj. They are the pilgrims. Hajjun, the plural of hajj is hujjaj. It's not haji, it's hajj in Arabic. Okay, hajj, hajjun, and the plural is hujjajun. Hum hujjaj, they are pilgrims, hujjaj. Min aynahum, where are they from? Min aynahum, where are they from? Ba'duhum min as-sini. Ba'd is some of them. Ba'duhum, some of them. Some of them. Ba'duhum, some, ba'd. Ba'duhum, it comes in the Quran a lot, like many times. Ba'duhum min as-sini wa ba'duhum min al-yabani. Some of them are from China and some of them are from Japan. Ba'duhum min as-sini, China, and some of them are from Japan. أين المصطفى وأصدقاؤه. Where is Mustafa and his friends? Mustafa is also a name, right? Mustafa, the chosen one. أين المصطفى وأصدقاؤه. We learned before that proper nouns do not generally take alif lam. Although there are some names like Al-Mustafa, Al-Abbas, right? Al-Khattab, which do take alif lam, right? But generally speaking, the names do not take alif lam, like Yasir, Zakaria, Musa, Abdullah. Some names, special names, take alif lam, although it doesn't change anything. But Al-Mustafa is fine. Okay, that too, it is defined by culture. Like we cannot go and add an alif lam to Al-Musa or Al-Zakaria, right? Az-Zakaria, we cannot do that. So Zahabu ilal mat'ami. They went to the restaurant. So we are learning the new form now. We learned Zahaba and Zahabat previously, right? Zahaba and Zahabat, she went. Now we are learning the plural form. They went. Now where's the file here? Anyone? Where's the file? Zahabu. Anyone has an idea here? Where's the file? No, it is not hidden now. It is hidden only for two verbs. That is Zahaba and Zahabat. Fa'ala and Fa'alat. It is there. We just need to identify. It is not hidden. It is Zahabu where's the file? Zahaba is the fail. This is the verb. Okay, I've given you a hint. So where's the file? Wow, yeah. Not the wow Olive. The wow is the file. Okay. So the everything apart from Zahaba and Zahabat, it has the file. Inshallah, we'll learn more about it. Inshallah. if I remember, inshallah, we'll start with the past tense verb conjugations. We'll learn all the 14 and we'll try to memorize them. Inshallah ta'ala. Okay, the file is the wow. What is this alif doing here then? Alif is just for the separator, because previously there were no fatha dhamma kasras. Now they wanted to make sure that people understood that this is zahabu, because they can read this as zahaba wa. They can read this as zahaba and zahaba and. So this alif separator came, right? This alif came. This is just for separating, to show that this is one word. Okay, this is one word, and that's how we identify that this is zahabu, not zahabava. So many people can consider kharajava instead of saying kharaju. Okay, where is the file here? It is wow, because when you look at this wow, we get to know that this is masculine plural. Okay, zahabu ilal matami, they all went. Where's the they here? Because of this wow, we are getting to know that this is they. This is they. And they went. They went to the restaurant. Ilal matami, they went to the hotel. And they went to the hotel. Okay. Dhahabu ilal matam. That is what we are learning today. Similarly, for feminine, we have zahabna. Right? The noon is called noon in this file. Instead of wow, we'll have a noon. Zahabna. Yes. That means the doer will only be hidden in the past tense. No. This is also past tense. They went. The doer will only be hidden if it is not there in the sentence in two verbs. Rahaba and zahabats. And zahabats. That's it. Rest all the 12. There are more 12 forms. How many? 12 forms. It will be shown. It will be shown. And even in this, Zahaba and Zahabat, it can come in the sentence. For example, if I say, Zahaba Muhammadun, Muhammad is the file, right? It can come in the sentence. We can know that Muhammad went. So that time we won't translate it as Muhammad, he went. Yes, all the verbs, all the verbs. Once you learn one pattern of the verbs, all the verbs, three-letter verbs are like all the past tense verbs are covered in this. So you learn one pattern, you get all. And buy one, get all free. So that's how it is. Get all past tense, not the present. And only 3 letters, by the way. Only 3-letter verbs. Not the 4-letter, 5-letter, 6-letter, inshallah. Right? So that is why once we memorize all fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'alata, fa'alna, fa'alta, fa'altuma, fa'altum, fa'alti, fa'altuma, fa'altunna, fa'altu, fa'alna. Once we memorize this, we can do it for any verb. 3-letter. Kharaja, kharaja, kharaju, kharajat, kharajata, kharajna. Kharajta, kharajtuma, kharajtum, kharajti, kharajtuma, kharajtunna, kharajtu, kharna. Khatala, 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 khatalu, khatalat, khatalata, khatalna. Khatalta, khataltuma, khataltum. Khatalti, khataltuma, khataltunna, khataltu, khatalna. Right? Khataltu, khatalna. Okay, we have some exercises here for this. It'll take time, inshallah. Okay, we'll try to memorize 3 at a time. 3 at a time. Right? We'll say fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu. That's it for the week. Right? Fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu. It is not at all difficult. It is not at all difficult. Okay, we are just in the beginning stages, inshallah. It is very easy. Okay. Inshallah. When you get to book 2, then you get to book 2, like about 5-6 lessons. Right? The new thing is always difficult, seems difficult. Right? For example, now if we had not gone through all the 10 lessons, we are in the 13th lesson, right? If you had not gone through the 13 lessons and I asked you to read this sentence, you'd be like, what is this sentence? How are you expected to read this sentence and understand it? Right? It's so difficult. See, badu hum minasini. What is min and why is it getting a kasra and this, that, right? Because we went through the hoops. Now this, I hope it is easy now. I mean, it's not that difficult, right? Because we went through all that. So any advanced topic or advanced things also, we go through the hoops, like the first level, the second level, and third level. And with time, like if anything is difficult, we just sleep over it. The next day, it'll be more easy. That's how, right? First day, everything will look difficult. Then the second day, it becomes easier. Then the third day, then the fourth day. Within a week, within a month, it becomes more easier. That's how it works, inshallah. Right? Inshallah. And past tense verb is very easy. People get confused in present tense verb. Once they get the present tense verb, then they get confused for amr. Like everything, like the next addition becomes difficult. Then when we finish the 3-letter verbs, the weak verbs is like very difficult, right? But we get through that stages, inshallah. When we finish book 2, book 3 will look difficult. And like when we are in the book 2, we'll think, oh, book 1 was very easy. I mean, we didn't have anything. Book 2 is so difficult, right? That's how it is. Like when we are in the 5th standard, 6th standard looks difficult. Like then when we are 10th standard, 5th class is like very easy. So inshallah, everything new looks difficult, but it's not that difficult. Right? Inshallah. Okay. So change the subject in all, and these books help you a lot. These books help you a lot. They teach you only one thing at a time. Like we learned Zahaba and Zahabat. Now we are learning Zahabu. That's it. We learned 3 out of the 14. Right? Right? Alhamdulillah. Similarly, he'll bring each one or 2, maybe max, in one lesson. That's it. Right? That's it. Inshallah. And he doesn't bring the dual at all. But we will learn the dual in advance so that it will help us. So how do you find the dual? Dual is just you add the alif, it becomes Zahaba. So Zahaba is singular, Zahaba is dual. That's it. That's how you identify that it is dual. Instead of having 2 alifs, we'll have only 1 alif. Zahaba. Right? Zahaba. And how do you say plural? Zahabu. So 3 are odd. Zahaba, Zahaba, Zahabu. He went, they both went, they all went. Right? Inshallah. And for the feminine is also the same. Zahabat. And now Zahabat. How do you add an alif? It becomes Zahabata. So it becomes Zahabata. And instead of saying Zahabu, we'll add a noon. It's called Noonun Niswa, like the feminine noon, through which we find out what is feminine. Zahabna. 6 are over. And after that, it's very fast. Right? All the 14 are very easy. It's like we add ta's combination. Right? It is ta tumatum, thi tumatunna, tuna. That's it. These are all the next. Ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. Right? If you memorize this, that's it. That's the whole story. Right? 6 out of the 14. The next 8 are ta tumatum, zahabta, zahabtuma, zahabtum. Then it is zahabti, zahabtuma, zahabtuna, ta tumatum, ti tuma. Tuma is same again. Ta tuma is same, right? Tuma is both same. Ta tuma tum, ti tuma tunna, right? And tuna. Zahabtu, zahabna. I went to zahabtu. We went to zahabna. Right? Inshallah. Okay. Ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. We'll go through that inshallah next week. Change the subject in following sentences. Okay, before we start this, please re-log in again because the free version has only 40 minutes of our time. Inshallah. Okay. Okay, we're back. Let's finish these exercises. We have 1 before we leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exercises, inshallah. Let's finish them before we leave tonight, so that we are done with the first part. It's very easy. Just we have to form the first exercise is change the subject in all of the following sentences to plural. Change the sentence subject in all of the following sentences to plural. Right? So for example, the first one is mithalun hadha talibun, haulai tullabun. So in hadha the plural is haulai, talib the plural is tullab, and they've given the plurals in the brackets, right? So very easy. So let's do this exercise. هذا تاجر. هذا تاجر. So we have to say هؤلاء تجار. هؤلاء. So I'll just write هؤلاء. هؤلاء هؤلاء أقسمتم لا ينالهم الله برحمة. هؤلاء. So this is the word هؤلاء, right? هؤلاء تجار. Everything else is also the same, right? But still, if you want, we can write هؤلاء تجار again if you want. Tajir, the plural is tujar. Tujarun. right? هؤلاء تجار. هؤلاء تجار. Okay. هؤلاء تجار. هذا حاج. This is a pilgrim, singular. حاج. What is this? حجاج. So هؤلاء حجاج. هؤلاء, I don't know. We use هؤلاء حجاج. حجاج. هذا حاج. This is a pilgrim. هؤلاء, these are pilgrims. These. هؤلاء, these are. هذا رجل. هؤلاء رجال. هؤلاء رجال. Where's Jim? رجال. هؤلاء رجال. These are men. These are men. هذا كبير. This is big. So what is the plural of kabir? Kibar. Kibar ulama, right? هؤلاء كبار. Kabir, kibar. See? Some have this pattern, tujjar, hujjaj pattern, right? Fu'al pattern. This is all fu'al. These three are fu'al pattern, yeah, if you notice. These three are fu'al. See, same patterns. Tullab, tujjar, hujjaj. Now we have fi'alun pattern. See, the first letter has a kasra. Fi'alun, kibarun, sigarun, haza saghirun, haulai sigarun, haulai sigarun, right? Haulai sigarun. These are small. Hada khasirun. This is short, right? Haulai qisarun. Same thing, yeah? Same thing. Haulai qisarun. These are short. Hada tawilun. Haulai tibalun. These are tall. Tawil, tibal. So all these are the patterns of all these five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is fi'alun, rijalun, kibarun, sigarun, qisarun, tibalun. Now we have another pattern which is af'al. Like hada waladun, awladun. Awladun. Walad, boy. Awlad, boys. Boys, awlad. Nowadays, awlad is used for both masculine and feminine. So, awlad also means children. Walad, awlad. Ibnun, abna'un. Ibn is now masculine only, right? It's meant only for masculine. Abna'un. Ibnun, abna'un. One son, many sons. Hada ammun. This is an uncle, father's brother. Amamun. See, same pattern now. Af'alun pattern. Amamun. Uncles. Amamun. Uncles. Shaykhun. Shuyukhun. Shuyukh. Now this is another pattern now. These three are one pattern. That's it. Shuyukh. Fu'ulun pattern. Shaykh, old man, or a scholar is called a shaykh. Daifun. Duyufun. Daif is guest. Guest. Daifur Rahman. The guests of Rahman. Duyuf. Guests. Duyuf. هل أتاك حديث ضيف إبراهيم? Did the news come of the guests of Ibrahim when two angels came to him and they said, we are going to give a good news of Ishaq alayhi salam, right? So they said, how can we have children when we are so old? So Allah, the angel says, Allah does what He wants. He says, kun fayakun, be and it is, right? And then they tell him about destruction of Qawme Lut. Okay, so hada zamilun. This is another pattern now. Zumala'u. See, so many patterns, right? Inshallah, we will use them in the future lessons. So, how much ever we understand and memorize, that's okay. I mean, we can't learn all of them in one day, inshallah. But zamilun, zumala'u, colleagues. Zumala'u is colleagues. Faqirun, haulai fuqara'u. Faqir, the plural is fuqara. Fuqara wa masakin. Right? Faqir, fuqara. Haulai fuqara'u. Poor people. هذا غني. أغنياء. أغنياء. هذا غني. This is a rich man. أغنياء. هؤلاء أغنياء. Next, هذا صديق. هؤلاء أصدقاء. These are friends. صديق is a friend. هؤلاء أصدقاء. هذا طبيب. This is a doctor. هؤلاء أطباء. Doctors. أطباء. Okay, so these are patterns of ila'u pattern. See, aghniya'u, same pattern. Asdiqa'u, atibba'u. Inshallah. So these are all plurals. We're just learning the plurals of all these words. And you're adding hawlai. Simple. Hada fatan. Fatan, this is a young man. This is different now. Fityatun. See, fityatun. Fityatun. Young men. This is not feminine, okay? Similarly, akhun. This is a brother. One plural of akhun is ikhwatun. Brothers. Fityatun. Fatan. Fityatun. Akhun. Ikhwatun. Right? So many new vocabularies in this lesson. Right? We just have to try to memorize how much ever we can. Jadidun. Jududun. Jadidun. This is new. This is new. Plural. Haulai jududun. These are new. These are new. Jadid. The plural is judud. Now they are normal ones. Very easy to memorize. Mudarrisun. Hada mudarrisun. The plural is mudarrisuna. See, this is called Jama Muzakkar Salim. Very easy. Una. We just add una. Hada muhandisun. This is an engineer. Haulai muhandisuna. These are engineers. Hada fallahun. Haulai fallahuna. This is a farmer. These are farmers. Fallahuna. Hada mujtahidun. This is a hardworking person. Haulai mujtahiduna. These are hardworking people. Mujtahiduna. Hada muslimun. Haulai muslimuna. These are Muslims. Haulai muslimuna. Right, so many words to memorize in this lesson. The new plurals. But as we memorize these, right, inshallah, they will also come to you. Inshallah. Like these were also new words when we learned them, right? Saghir, Khasir, Tawil. Like when we learned in the previous lessons, Ibnun, Ammun, Shaykhun, Daifun, maybe, yeah, Tabibun, Sadiqun. Similarly, these will also be used. These will also be used in the future. 1 second, please. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Give me a few minutes, please. Yeah. هذا صديق. هؤلاء أصدقاء. هذا طبيب. This is a doctor. هؤلاء أطباء. And similarly, فتى, فتية, أخ, إخوة, جديد, جدود, and Muslim, Muslimuna. Okay. These were all the our plurals. Yeah, our plurals. Now, what you have here is change the underlined words to plural and reconstruct the sentences. So we should be careful here because many things change. Many things change when we are constructing plurals. Like for example, مثال من هذا الرجل? Who's this man? هو حاج. Okay, so man remains man, هذا remains becomes هؤلاء, رجل becomes رجال. So it becomes man هؤلاء الرجال. Who are these young? Who are these men? And huwa becomes hum. Hajun becomes hujjaj. So hum hujjajun. Hum hujjajun. So please help me with this. Min aina hadha talibu? From where is this student? Huwa min al Hind. We have to turn the whole sentence into plural. Min remains min. Right? Min aina. Min aina. And what happens to hadha? Min aina. Hadha becomes haulai, right? It becomes haulai. Min aina haulai at-tullab. From where are these students? And huwa min al Hind, it becomes huwa becomes hum. They are from India. Huwa min al Hindi. They are from India. And it becomes huwa min al Hindi. Okay. So min al Hindi got chopped off. Min al Hindi. Okay. They are from India. Aina tajirul kabir? Where is the big trader? Huwa fi suqi. He is in the market. So Hindi won't change, right? They are from India. India will remain India. Right? We don't say they are from India's. Right? It'll be the same. They are from America, not America's. Okay. أين التاجر الكبير? Where is the big trader? So Tajir, the plural is Aina Tujjar. Aina Tujjarul. And what is the adjective will also change. See, what is the plural of Kabir? Al Kibar. Aina Tujjarul Kibar. And Hua Hum fi Asuk. They are in the market. Hum fi Suk. We can change it to Aswaq also. The plural of Suk is Aswaq. But they just asked us to change the underlined words. Yeah. We're not we are not supposed to change the souk to aswaq, markets. Okay, I hope it is clear, inshallah. Similarly, we can do all the rest. Aina al-mudarrisul jadidu. Where is the new teacher? Huwa inda al-mudiri. So you have to. He's with the principal. So aina al-mudarrisul jadid. Aina al-mudarrisuna. We'll add a vav noon to this. Yeah. And jadid becomes judud. So we'll say Ainal Mudarrisun al Jududu. What will you say? Ainal Mudarrisun al Jududu. Huwa Indal Mudiri. So instead of saying Huwa, we'll say Hum. We'll say Hum. And this remains same. Hum Indal Mudiri. They are with the principal. The new teachers are with the principal. Right? Aina Talibul Jadidu. The next one. Aina Talibul Jadidu. Where is the new student? Ahwa fil fasli. Is he in the class? So we'll say Aina Tullab. What is Talib's plural? Tullab. Al Jadid again was a plural. Judud. Judud is used both for masculine and for feminine. Right? It's the same for both masculine and feminine. Aina Tullabul Jududu. Where are the new students? Ahua fil fasli. So we'll say Ahum fil fasli. Are they in the class? The new students? Ahum. We'll change this word. Ahum. And this word and this word, right? Rest all remains the same. We can change the fasl also. We can change it to fusul, but that's not required. Ahadha talibu ghaniyun. Is this student rich? So we'll say ahadha tullabu. And what's the plural of ghaniyun? Anyone? Ghaniyun. If anyone remembers, we learned just now. The plural of ghani. Anyone? No? Talib is tullab. That's fine. What is the plural of ghaniyun? We have it in the previous lesson. Exercise. Aghniyun. We have it in the previous exercise, no? Aghniyau. Aghniyau. Where's? Yeah, here it is. Aghniyau. We don't make our own plurals. Okay, inshallah. Guyunun. Right? We don't make our own wheel. The wheel is, we don't break the wheel. Alhamdulillah, that's good. We can make our own plurals. Yes, I know it. We don't remember it yet. Yes, I know. I just was looking. Okay. Have a talibu aghniyau. Is this student, are these students rich? La huwa faqirun. No, he is poor. So we'll say La hum fuqara'u. See, aghniyau here and fuqara'u here. La hum fuqara'u. Right? No, they are poor. Okay. Next one. Man hadha rajulu. Who's this man? Huwa daifun. He is a guest. So man haza becomes man haulai. Right? This becomes man haulai rijalu. Man haulai rijalu. Who are these men? These men. Hum duyufun. So instead of saying huwa, we'll say hum. Hum duyufun. So please, if you have the hard copy of the book, please write down all the exercises, because writing helps a lot in memorizing also. Right? Writing helps a lot in memorizing. If you don't have the hard copy, then you can write just the answers in a notebook or something while going through the PDF. Right? Inshallah. Because it helps in the writing practice also, and it helps in memorizing, and everything becomes easy when you start writing things. Right? The biggest delusion is thinking that we will remember everything just by hearing. No, that's not possible. And that's the biggest delusion. So many of the scholars used to say, write, even if you have to write it on a wall, because the purpose of writing is not only for the sake of like revision, like many times you write something so you don't even go back to it. That's not the purpose, because the purpose is when you write, it becomes easier to memorize, because your brain has to recall it by listening to it once and then writing it down. It involves physical action. Yes, alhamdulillah. We go through the video again, alhamdulillah. That is also good, alhamdulillah. Yes, alhamdulillah. The alhamdulillah. Yes. Yes, inshallah. Everyone has different ways, yeah? Different ways of memorizing and different ways of studying. Even I hardly used to write, because alhamdulillah, that's what I used to get deluded that I remember it. Right? I was lazy to write, but inshallah, writing is a good way to memorize, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Yes. Although we might not check it back again, we need not revise it again, we need not look it again, but the process of writing itself gives us a good memory boost. Okay. Hum duyufun. They are guests. They are guests. Li akhun kabirun. I have one brother, one big brother. What's this should not be a question mark. This is wrong. Li akhun kab, full stop. Li akhun kabirun. I have one big brother. Huwa talibun bil jamia. He is a student in the university. So we say li ikhwatun. The plural of akhun is ikhwa, and the plural of kabir is kibar. See, kibarun. Li ikhwatun kibarun. I have a big brother. I have many brothers, big brothers. Right? Li. Hum, instead of saying huwa, we'll say hum. Hum talibun bil jamia. We'll say hum tullabun bil jamia. Instead of saying talibun, we'll say hum tullabun bil jamia. They are students in the university. They are students in the university. Right? Hum tullabun bil jamiati. Aina sadiquka. Where is your friend? Zahaba ilal maktabati. He went to the library. So aina sadiquka, the plural is asdiqauka. Where's your friends? Right? Asdiqauka. How come tun will have come in ikhwatun? Yeah, that's what we learned, right? Some plurals are like feminine. Okay. Although the singular is masculine, the plurals are like feminine, like ikhwatun, fityatun, right? It should not have to. And there are some singular names also, like Hamzatu, Usamatu, Khalifatu, Talhatu. All these names have a ta madbuta, but they don't become feminine. Okay, there are exceptions to the rule. Remember that the grammar, akhawatun, ukhtun, akhawatun, akhawat fillah, right? Akhawatun. Okay, ukhtun, akhawatun. Inshallah. The grammar wasn't there, then the language was formed. No, the language was there. Then the scholars, by looking at the Qur'an, by looking at the language, they tried to form rules for the new big learners. Right? They tried to form the rules. Nahu. Like this example, because of this and this, that, so that it doesn't get changed. Right? It doesn't get changed. Right? Because it happened during the time of Ali radiallahu anh. The first book of Nahu was written, the grammar was written, because people started changing the language, right? Like Abul Aswad ad-Duwali was the first one who was the one who started writing, because one day he came home and he found his daughter, like she was looking at the sky and she said, "Kam najmun fi sama." She said, she said something like, she didn't say "Kam najmun." She said, "Ma ajmalu samaa." She said, "Ma ajmalu samaa." Right? She wanted to say, "How beautiful is the sky?" Or "Kam ma ajmalu an-nujuma." No, "Ma ajmalu samaa." Yes, she said, "How beautiful is the sky?" She wanted to give an exclamatory mark. But in Arabic, you don't say "Ma ajmalu samaa." You say "Ma ajmala." Ajmala samaa. So his father said, "Nujumuha." What is so "Ma ajmalu samaa" or "Ma ajmalu fi samai"? what is beautiful in the sky is the stars are beautiful. That's what he was answering. Then he understood that the daughter wanted to say ma ajmala fis sama, how beautiful is the sky, or ma ajmala how beautiful is the sky. So he got very tense. Like my daughter itself, I'm a scholar, and my daughter like making so many mistakes in the Arabic grammar. So he went to Ali radiallahu anhu, and he said he told to write it down so that people can understand that it doesn't get changed, because we have to preserve the language itself. Because if we don't preserve the language, the religion gets lost. That's what happened with the older religions, right? Oh, no, no. This we learn. This is called fi'lu ta'ajjub. Kaifa should not come here. Fi'lu ta'ajjub. This is called the verb of af'ala. Ma ajmala sama'a. Okay, we learn in book 2, or I guess. Like, ma atwala haza rajul. How tall is this man? Right? How tall? In English, we translate it to how tall. But in Arabic, we have to use ma. Because in English, that's how you show wonder. Ma ajmal al warda. How beautiful is the rose. Okay. Last two for today, inshallah. We'll continue the third and fourth, fifth, sixth. Or maybe we can do the third bit and then I'll do the fourth, fifth, sixth next class. Because inshallah, till that time, I hope we would have memorized many of them, inshallah. Aina sadiquka. Where's your friend? Zahaba ila al-maktaba. He went to the library. So, aina asdiqauka. Where are your friends? So, instead of saying Zahaba, what will you say? They went. We learned just now. They went. Instead of saying Zahaba, we will say Zahaba. No, no, no. That is for dual. If you meant Zahaba, dual. But what is for plural? Zahabna. No, no. Asdiqa is masculine. Masculine. Zahabna is used for feminine. Feminine plural. What is masculine plural? Dhabu. Yes. Wow. Wow should be there. Right? Zahabu. Okay. Zahabu. They went to the library. Inshallah, we'll get this. Inshallah. I will get there, inshallah. Right? Dhahabu ila al-maktaba. They went to the, because today is the first day. By next week, inshallah, we'll become perfect with this. Dhahabu ila al-maktaba. They all went to the library. They all went to the library. Muhammadun lahu bunun saghirun. Muhammad has a small son. So how will say Muhammad lahu? Muhammad has abna'un sigharun. Muhammad has many small children. Huwa talibun fil madrasa. He is a student in the school. So we say hum tullabun fil madrasa. They are students in the school. Hum tullabun fil madrasa. Azamiluka mujtahidun. Next one, last one. Is your classmate hardworking? Naam huwa mujtahidun. Yes, he is hardworking. Mujtahid. Zamil plural is zumala'u. Zumala'uka mujtahidun. Mujtahiduna, right? Because this also should be plural. Subject, verb, subject, predicate should match. Azumila'uka mujtahiduna. Naam hum mujtahiduna. So this might be little difficult, right? Because we don't know the plurals. That's it. That's all. That's what. It's just because it might seem difficult because it's part of the vocabulary. There's not much to understand here. You're just changing this to plurals. That's it. Right? It's just part of vocabulary. So it might look difficult because we don't know all these plurals. Right? But inshallah, we will understand them and we will memorize them, inshallah. Sadiq, Asdiqa, Kabir, Kibar. Because, alhamdulillah, he's very smart. The author of the book, like he's written it 50 years back, and still we are learning this book. Why? Because he's very smart. He'll start using these words again and again and again in the coming lessons. So by the time we finish book 1, all the plurals will be memorized, inshallah ta'ala. Just by reading the lesson and repeating it again and again and again. Right? He will start using all these plurals again and again and again. So that's why it becomes very easy. That's why Madina books are very famous. And this is what I recommend for everyone to start. Like, see, like for Zahabu itself, he just brought one verb here. But in Arabiya Baina Yadek, if you notice, so many verbs came in second lesson, third lesson, fourth unit. Right? So many verbs came at time. Yeah, that's also good. But alhamdulillah, this is also good. I mean, everything is good. Alhamdulillah. Right. Okay. Make the following nouns mudaf using first a noun and then a pronoun. Right. So we have to make mudaf and mudaf ilayhi first by using a noun. So remember, when a pronoun joins a noun, it becomes mudaf ilayhi, and normal mudaf ilayhi. So first one is abnaun. So what we will do for mudaf, we will chop the tanween. We'll say abna'u, right? Because a mudaf cannot have tanween nor alif lam, right? Several university students, after studying for 2-3 years of their degree program, still do not have a good clarity of mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, right? Still they do not have good clarity, because especially American students or Jordan students, those students, they have so much problem with this. But this is so easy. I mean, this is the basic thing which we need to master, mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, and especially with the pronouns also, right? Because if you don't understand mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, our language will always be like a 2-year-old language. Yeah, we'll never be able to progress, right? Without learning mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. That is why the fifth lesson is what he taught us, mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, the fifth lesson. Okay, okay, to show possession, because everything is owned by something or the other, right? So see, asma'un at-tullabi. So what will you do? Asma'ut tullabi. We will remove the tanween. The first word is the mudaf. It doesn't take tanween nor alif lam. Asma'ut tullabi. And the second word is always majroor. Majroor. Right? And this is also same. We like the same thing. Asma'uhum. Their names. This is also mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Please. Right? You'll say, why doesn't have it? Why doesn't the second word have a kasra? Why? Because this is a fixed form. It is majroor, but it doesn't show its mood. Yes, it's mabni. The pronouns are always mabni. Right? It's angry, but it doesn't show its anger. Right? It controls its anger. Okay. Zumalau. Again, zumalau. Zumalau hamidin. Notice that asma'un has a tanween, while zumalau doesn't have a tanween at all. Why is the case? Because Zumalau, the pattern itself doesn't like Tanween. And we learned there are some patterns which do not take. And we learned in the previous lessons the feminine names. Fatimatu, Zainabu, or even the masculine names looking like the feminine. Talhatu, Hamzatu, do not take Tanween. Similarly, this pattern, for Ala'u pattern, won't take Tanween. Why it won't take tanween? That's another story, because it's mamnu min as-sarf, which we'll learn in the last lesson of book 1, inshallah. So it doesn't really matter. Zumalau, we like just the same word. Zumalau, Zumalau Hamidin, and the classmates of Hamid, and this will be Zumala Uka. Zumala Uka, your classmates. Zamil, plural is Zumala, classmates. Asdiqau, friends. This pattern also doesn't take tanween. Asdiqa'u, asdiqa'u al mudarrisi, the friends of the teacher, and his friends asdiqa'uhu. Okay, and with this we finish today's goal. This wasn't the goal. We had more 3 exercises, but we will do them tomorrow. I mean, because a lot it is there. Not tomorrow. I mean next week, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so we've learned a lot of rules these days and a lot of vocabs also. So please try to memorize till next class. Even though it might look difficult, inshallah, it'll become easier. Plurals are not that tough. The tough parts are not in book 1. They are in book 2, especially. It take time. It takes time. For book 1 is very easy, inshallah. And you will agree with me when we go to book 2, inshallah. Inshallah. Then book 2 will look easy when you'll go to book 3. Right? So that's how it is. That's why book 1, book 2, book 3, 3 books. Okay, if you have any questions, we'll take them. All our classes have finished for this week. Next week we'll start again on Wednesday. I mean, our Madina classes will start on Friday, but we have a Arabia Baina Idaik on Wednesdays. Till then, inshallah. There was one class on Sundays, but I don't have a class on Sunday now. Right? Sunday is a holiday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday I have 2 classes. One is book 3 class, which I have at 4:30 p.m. And this is the second class on Saturday. So with this, we end our session of classes for this week, inshallah. And slowly, week by week, by week, inshallah, we will continue learning and progressing, inshallah. By the time we reach Ramadan, inshallah, we will be in book 3. I hope, inshallah, we will be in book 3 by next Ramadan. Inshallah ta'ala. We just need to attend regularly, and I should take the classes regularly, inshallah. We just pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gives us tawfiq and gives us consistency, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves anything which is consistent, even if it is a small deed. Even if it is a small deed, He loves consistency. And we hope that He accepts all our efforts, inshallah, of attending, because sitting online and listening for almost 2 hours is a difficult job, right? With so many distractions. So alhamdulillah, that is also a great job. Especially listening to me is like more boring, inshallah. Right? Inshallah. Because I cannot sit so long. Alhamdulillah. May Allah give you patience and perseverance to continue in such a way for till the end of all the books, inshallah. With this, because teaching is easy. I mean, listening is difficult, I feel. So, okay. See you next week, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruk wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
كانوا قليلا